Imagine you could get a fine of up to $1 million and 20 years in prison for supporting a boycott. Well, under the guidance of AIPAC, Congress is considering a bill which will do just that. The aim of the bill is to make it illegal to support the BDS movement. It already has nearly 300 co-sponsors among Democrats and Republicans in both houses. But what is BDS? And why is everyone making such a big deal over it? BDS, or Boycott, Divestment, Sanctions, has three stated goals. 1. Ending the Israeli occupation and colonization of Arab territories. 2. Recognizing the rights of Palestinian citizens of Israel to full equality. 3. Allowing Palestinian refugees to return to their homes and properties as stipulated in UN Resolution 194. The movement emerged in 2005, 3 years after Israel began construction of an illegal separation wall, and a year after the International Court of Justice told Israel that building the wall on occupied Palestinian territory was illegal under international law. They call for a boycott of Israel as a form of nonviolent resistance to the occupation. Israel remains in violation of several United Nations Security Council resolutions relating to illegal settlement activity in occupied areas. Today, BDS is an international grassroots movement led by the largest coalition of Palestinian organizations with many celebrity supporters, including Desmond Tutu, Angela Davis, Roger Waters, President Evo Morales, Stephen Hawking, Adolfo Perez Esquivel, and Russell Brand. The movement maintains that it is an inclusive, anti-racist organization committed to human rights, which opposes both anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. However, the movement has been targeted by lawmakers, particularly in the US, UK, and France. Israel claims BDS is anti-Semitic and wants to destroy the Jewish state.
In the past, anti-Semites boycotted Jewish businesses, and today they call for the boycott of the Jewish state.
What's strange is even Jewish groups support the movement, but many politicians seem to be buying it, especially in the US. In 2016, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo signed an executive order that stopped the state of New York doing business with companies and organizations that support BDS. In the US alone, a total of 21 states have passed laws against working with companies that are involved in the BDS movement. Similar legislation has been considered in Britain and in France. But many feel that this has nothing to do with anti-Semitism and think that the move hampers free speech. They argue that their personal views on boycotting Israel shouldn't be interfered with by the state. These voices have expressed concern inside and outside Israel, as criticism of Israel is more frequently labeled as anti-Semitic. But critics of BDS also have another concern. Here's the US ambassador to the UN saying Israel is being unfairly targeted.
How tragic is it that of all countries in the world to condemn for human rights violations, these voices choose to single out Israel?
And here's world-renowned human rights advocate Naomi Klein's response to that.
The question is not, is Israel the worst state in the world? That's not what anyone is saying, and it's not true. The question is, what do you do when a people under illegal occupation come together and chart out a way for the rest of the world to express their solidarity and support them?
The movement has had some successes. Many companies, including Barkin Wines and SodaStream, have stopped operations in occupied territories. G4S has left Israel completely. And the World Bank reports that Israeli imports from Palestine have decreased 24%, due in part to the boycott. Israel now recognizes BDS as a strategic threat and has committed a ministry to countering BDS. So does boycotting Israel make you anti-Semitic?